All right. We should be live yet again here at the Hannibal show. We're going to continue where we left off last time. Well, what did we do last time? Well, we had to restart, which led to an 8-hour long stream, trying to get back to where we were before. So yeah, we are trying to get to the red construction parts at the moment. We have some things that we voted over. We're not going to be dumping not the treasure. We're not going to dump the waste in the ocean. We're not going to be making a land bridge. We're basically going to burn the waste that we're making, which at the moment we are storing. So yeah, let's see here where we are. We are currently, yeah, this is where we are storing all the waste, right? And yeah, we are going to be, see here where we were. We were, I thought we, oh my, Catsky, please. It's sometimes difficult with cats. We are fully automated the maintenance depot at the moment. We probably are going to be, no, actually not quite, are we? Not quite. Oh, there we go. All right. And so now we're making what? You need 12. We are making 6. So now we're making 12. Wow. But yeah, we're probably not using all of it. Did we take away that one? Yes, we did. And for the next trick, I would like to... Wait. This seems wrong. Iron, steel, copper. Why are we bringing copper in here? Oh, wait, is it just that we... I think it's just that we misclicked something here. Just have a quick little look here. I think that is it. So that is the white construction part. So we are getting this one. We can do wood. We can do. All right, let's just get the pause button. Need you and you. We're gonna need you and you. And you, and a little thing underneath here, and you, and we're gonna need you, you, and all of you. That was the iron, right? Yep. We of course gonna need you, and you as well, and you, and you. When it comes to farms, I think we are a little bit on the lower side. Oh, you know what? This is not built. Can we just get that one built really quick? I kind of am worried that we're gonna have to build another farm. Yeah. I guess we'll see. We'll wait a little bit. If that is the case, we'll build that guy. So that is going to be white, yellow and red signs bits. Just want to have them kind of next to each other. Yes, it was a dark and stormy night. We are using a little bit of the water. Now, there is also something that we need to think about. I also wonder, should we, instead of digging down in here, how are we doing with coal? 380, we're not doing like super good. I was kind of thinking, should we flatten out this area first before we kind of dig in? I wonder if that is potentially a good idea. Let's just also kind of click away some of this. Tier 2 house and farms, irrigated farms. Assembly Mark II. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of think we'll kind of flatten things out here first. Like so. So what if we just do something like that? I'm gonna have to fix my middle mouse button again, which is very, very annoying. And if we just flatten out this entire area here. Did we start? No, we didn't. I feel like we did. Maybe we did. Maybe we just talked about it. And then we remove that. And we're just going to edit this a little bit. Like so. Yeah. Wait. Maybe we should do the same here with the copper. Also, we should theoretically have some more of those here. And then we can kind of try and dig into the mountain a little bit, which kind of is gonna be frustrating, isn't it? That is gonna give us quite a lot of titanium. Maybe we could just relocate these for titanium. Maybe we'll do that. Because we are not gonna get graphite and anytime soon. Let me just middle mouse button. I don't understand why it is like this, but like every gaming mouse ever, the middle mouse button is, when you have it for a little while, it kind of stops working, and it's not easy doing this while we have a cat here. So yeah, it's, I opened it up the other day and it was like 7 cats worth of cat hair inside the mouse, which probably isn't good. That was a little bit better. All right. Oh, we have forgotten to build this as well. Wow. We don't actually have very much with regards to there's some rocks in here. That could be a potentially devastating thing. So, did we have any plans for this? So when we're done with the research, we should probably... I think we'll just do the... I think we'll do the burner first, so we can kind of get that done. Also, I don't understand where you are. His ear is kind of right next to my mouth. I'm kind of worried that, you know, talking directly into your ear isn't a very good idea. What do you think, Cat? Do you want to say hi? Hmm? You're just having a good day. Yes. Hmm. Also, with regards to... Wait, where did we... we didn't do, oh, what? We didn't do the sewage line? So... we should... we should either move this... and that. I wonder if we should do that. Gonna be moving you. These are gonna cost on the white, I think. We're gonna move them a little bit further out so we can get another pipe through here. Like so. And that means we're gonna have a... You're storing saplings. You are storing... oh, you're not storing anything. But you're going to be importing from here, and you're going to be exporting to here. And then, do we need to set this up again? That is a yes. So then we probably also would like to edit this area here. Like so. And like so. So yeah. I mean, we're producing saplings that will... yeah, like that is very low. This is... God, this affect wood yield and sapling consumption as shown. Oh well, it is the way we want it to be. How are we coming along here? Slowly. We kind of also don't have enough to boost these. So I think we're running way too many edicts at the moment. Alright, we probably have picked up some titanium now, have we? Nope. Let's also get slag and waste in here. Because it could potentially be... Eventually we're going to be flattening out the thing that we did in the beginning here. We also could start landing. Okay, so we are going to need to have a return pipe. Because basically if we produce water, let's say up here, we're not going to get to utilize that way down here. So we're going to have a return pipe for the water. I think that is kind of a good idea. Because that means, like, for example here, the way we've set it up, water comes in here, right? And gets sent into the main system. But if we also send it back all the way down here, we're kind of making a loop. I think that's a good idea. So we are now getting reduced crops due to soil moisture. I feel like certain we did this, but maybe we didn't. I mean, it doesn't look like we did it. Okay, so that is going to be sewage pipe out. And then next to here, we're going to have basically a pipe that runs all the way back down to, well, wherever here. That, I think, is going to be a good idea. Maybe. Also, water. Water is going to be a lot easier. This one. Like so. Fresh water. All right, we're gonna actually have to start thinking of. Well, we have plenty of. So fresh water, sewage pipe, sewage pipes. How are we doing here? 1, 2. Well, we have a couple of those elevators left. Steel. So we're going to be using that. We're going to be switching over to that one. That one. Also going to have to set up a recipe for that one. We probably also would like to make train tracks or rail parts. What's this? Uranium rods? Oh my. How many workers do we have? 19. Well, maybe we'll build this as well. We'll just lower the priority because I kind of would like to get this thing here done first. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We're down to 29,000. Yeah, we might actually have to hurry a little bit. Still haven't found any titanium. By the way, we can also remove one of these. We don't have any of those here. Let's bring them in by trucks. Try and keep that one empty. Yeah, water seems to be an issue. Could we just do like a quick... Quick little helpful water pipe here. Well, there's no point in that. 48 water, plus a little bit from the rain. And we have 19 workers. Now we shouldn't get any more. Can we do this up even though we haven't? Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go straight down to the coal generator. And then I think we'll do advanced diesel and gas combustion. And then I think we'll do construction. Is there anything else? Maybe we'll do the water edict. Then maybe settlement power, and then we can go up and do this, maybe. We have... Oh yeah, these we can just take out. Kinda don't need those anymore. Yeah, it's basically because we didn't have any water in here. Or... we're missing this entire... this entire belt. There is the... Okay, I think we'll just we'll spend some of our unity to boost these. I think would be a nice idea. I mean, we're just losing 0. Well, we're losing a little bit more. It's fine. That is fine. There we go. The iron is flowing. The wood is flowing. The concrete is, well, kind of flowing. Yeah, hi, Kansky. construction. Yeah, we're not generating a lot of water. I Katsuki, I can't see with your tail in my eye. Oh, we're not seeing any losses here. But then again, we're not starting to drink water. They're gonna need 12.2 water. Okay, so we need, what, 50? 50 construction parts. Well, I mean, wouldn't it be better to... to do that, and then you need to be built, right? And then we should have automated the yellow things. Oh, we're not managing this. All right, there comes the thingy for yellow production. Good. So, good morning, PC World. What are you doing today? Hope you're having a most excellent day. Yes, and then we would like to kind of do that, and we kind of also like to do that. Okay, and then I think it is time for us to... I think it is time for us to do... By the way, can we get the recipe for the... Okay, so you make for the red ones. So how do we make that? Silicon. We make silicon. What is this? A yellow banana? Molten silicon? Oh gosh, how do we get silicon? An arc furnace, sand, coal, and graphene. All right, yeah, this is going to be a fun experience when we get to that point. Just getting my day started in the PNW. PNW? What is that? I'm very bad with acronyms, by the way. Okay, we're going to need to start thinking about... Is that the right one? I think so. So you are going to be making Pacific and Western. Oh, I see. We need That lift. And how did we do this? Small first and then high, okay. Like so. You need to be rotated. You need to come in here, and then you need to come in here. And then you're going to be making... You're going to need to be upgraded, aren't you? So that we can make those. Origin to be more specific. Cool, cool, cool. And on the other side, the ocean there. The Norway, the land of the midnight sun, fish and oil, and all of that. And then how do we want to do this? I mean, do we need to... I feel like we don't need to store these. I think we're just going to send them. Let's just double check. Are we using them for anything else? Paper and glass to make lab equipment too. Maybe we'll store them. Sorry, here. No, you know what? We're not going to store them. Yes, yes, because you will have a red layer. Yeah, yes, you do, because you will have a red layer next. Then you will get into purple. Oh yeah, that's the construction part. I was thinking of the lab equipment. I think if we going to upgrade them, we'll just make more of them, because it's very easy recipe, right? But yeah, we have we're playing on an Admiral difficulty on the Dragon Isle, and we also have set up some additional challenges for ourselves. We're not going to be building a land bridge. We're going to try to build a prim and proper bridge across here with a new DLC. And the new update. So let's just do... We can have those on this side. Yeah, that makes sense. Lab 1 and 2 and 3 is one with white. Level 2 is red, purple 3, I think. Is there like... Did I... Oh yeah, there are several... Oh my, yeah, there are several different of them. But we don't have enough space here on this little island here. So we are playing on the hardest difficulty because, you know, I like a little bit of punishment in the morning. We've set up... We have two kind of... what should we call it? House rules. We voted earlier when we restarted after a brutal fail to not throw away, dump the waste on the ground. Yeah, we're going to burn it. So that's kind of what we're working towards now. I think. Was it this one? And then... no, we are doing power first. No, first biofuel, then power generation. And then advanced diesel. Then advanced diesel. Yes. But yeah, we're probably going to be making some of these other things, the purple construction parts, and there was another thing we needed to make. So we need to get to this blueprint here, and we need to have some amphibious vehicles. So these are going to need... Yeah, we're probably going to be making the yellow vehicle construction parts also here. But we kind of don't want to make anything that we don't need here on the island. Just because we are very restrained on space. And we're going to be that for a fairly long time, I would imagine. Red. One of my farm areas is bigger than your island. Yeah, isn't that right? Yeah, we've been struggling a little bit with understanding how kind of the farm operates. It have sunk many of my tries, but I basically go out from we're making 4.2, right? And then our demand is 5, and we have 2 of them, so that means we have 8 of each. And demand is 5. And we lose quite a bit because of the fertility on the soil and droughts here and there. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Wait. You're supposed to be red construction parks. Can we not build that yet? No, because we haven't. We kind of haven't unlocked the blueprint. But that should be steel, which we kind of have. Let's just make sure that we don't do anything stupid like so. One of these should be enough. You're making 12. We'll pause this. We'll build that. We'll build that. That. And that. And that means we're going to build you and you. Let's make sure it goes all the way. And you. So that means we have red science in the planning. Yeah, we should be building another farm. Let's build another farm, which means we also gonna need to that's gonna be interesting. And you need to turn around. I use all 4 slots on the farm. Vegetable, potatoes. Potatoes until... But why would... Is that necessary? Because you're not making any more. Use all 4 slots on the farm. Potato, vegetable, potato. Let's see how the other crops open. But why would you... I mean, it's just going to loop. So it is basically the same. It goes from here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. If you use all the 4 slots, you go from here to here, to here, to here, and then to here, to here, to here, to here. So you're going to get the same output, right? Personally, I think I haven't even figured out. But there is a growing cycle in this game. This game has some different math. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't even know where we are in the world, because that kind of also has a little bit. It means something, right? Let me just get... yeah. I'm gonna go here. And... you. I'm gonna go here. Then we're gonna be... getting you to connecting here, and we're gonna get, excuse me, you and connect in here. To my knowledge, each crop has 3 months. No, the vegetables has 4 months. 4-month growing cycle, and and the potatoes have 3. And also, remember, we are playing on the Admiral difficulty, so we will have less rain. So eventually we're going to have to think about, you know, putting irrigation on them. See, we already have gone, what, 0.5 months without. And if we... This is tense. All right, everybody do the rain dance. Like, please. Yikes. We're not getting any rain. Are we actually going to see us losing crops? We can kind of see next harvest we're down to 18 crops. Are we going to lose everybody? No. We got 8. Yeah, it's a little bit spooky, not having irrigated farms. So maybe that is why we should only do potatoes and greens. They have a shorter growing cycle, which means we're going to get them more often out of the ground. And when we get them more often out of the ground, that means we're going to have less chance of getting in a whole crop ruined by drought or a whole harvest. Any chance we can do any of that? Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. Some rain. Yikes. Good. So if the soil fertility was 100%, right? Yeah, we're low on. We're well aware of that, my friend. If the soil fertility was 100%, then we would have gotten 15 potatoes every 60 seconds or so, right? And also have perfect growing conditions. I think that's kind of how it works. And the sapling farm, it's just gonna be doing its thing. How long does it take? 12 months. I don't think I've ever seen I've lost any crops due to drought here. By the way, let's spend some Unity boosting this. You're not comfortable, cat? You need to rearrange your sleeping position. I like a cat here. He's always here when we're streaming. So he can ignore me an entire day, and as soon as I press start record or start the stream, the cat comes running. He's a little bit a little bit of a stream hog, aren't you? Yes, you are. Do you want some treats, by the way? Do we have any more treats here? That always put a smile on your face, right? Let's give you some cat treats. Let's have one here. And yeah, you can see his tail kind of going completely bonkers. Here. There. And do you want to have one here? Yeah, adult treats. There we go. Now you can go back to bed. A little nappy snack. That sounded horrible. Now you can go back to napping if you like. Yep. Yeah, we kind of need to remove the boost now as we are low on Unity. What are you doing, Katsky? Taking my credit card? That's not nice. Not nice. We just have rain. I think we did. Katsky, I prefer talking into the microphone and not into your butt. Just saying, Katsky. Dogs. Oh, I don't have dogs. I have a little bit of a phobia against dogs. I had like an unfortunate situation when I was younger. And, you know, a rational mind, when it comes to dogs, the only thing I can think of, I saw like a program when I was younger, how many tons, it was like they took the different dog species and they said like, how many tons of bone can they chew through? And I was like, oh gosh, I don't know, how many tons are my bones? Yeah, that put a little bit of a fear in me. But yeah. We need so many. Is there anything here? Oh yeah, build a water facility. Maybe if we build that, maybe we're lucky and get some. That's up to a high priority. Maybe we're lucky and get some yellow construction parts from that. Also, how are we doing with both dogs? Want my attention in the morning? Yeah, I really wish I was a dog person, because I feel like having a dog kind of gives you a little bit more of a little bit of a more of a health boost, just by the fact that, you know, they need a walk. Yeah, I don't have many reasons to go for a walk, sadly, other than the health. All right, give me yellow, please. Oh, we're not done yet. We need 10 more. But yeah. Send your ship out. Bring back parts. I don't think they ever bring back yellow parts, do they? Don't they only bring back, like, scrap and stuff like that? By the way, what have we actually found? We have found the oil platform. We need to find a boat. Ship, so we can start importing oil. Because, I mean, we are eventually going to run out of oil. It's kind of my biggest fear. Run out of oil. We have to build more of these. Let's build one more. And then we can just reclaim them for titanium eventually. Because they've given you random stuff as you explore. And it advances. Oh, there we go. Give me... Yes. Yes! More yellow parts. Maybe now we can finish the rest. Alright, are you going to be turning brown? Yes. I was kind of close by. We should be able to explore another bit. We've got white parts. You get to higher levels. Let's go here. Take the surrounding nodes. We're going to be allowing trucks to get here so they can start producing... or get these to finish the job here. And then I think we can just sit back and relax a little bit. Oh, there is a fairly chunky coal patch here as well. But we must have found some titanium now, right? No? Oh. I haven't reached the end yet, but you have at least 50 more spots to explore beside. Yeah, I know. Finding an oil rig. Oh, there we go. More and more. I like it. Don't worry about titanium. It's a late game. Yeah, the thing is, like, all of this is titanium. It's kind of mixed in with the copper. We're probably going to have to eventually just relocate or reallocate this for titanium storage. Bing bong. Yep. All right. Oh, there's the boat. There is no pointing of us doing... you are actually done, so we can start you. And I think we're just going to have one of these, because we... Wait, we still have one. Do you have stackers? And you can just use reply. You can just reply it into the side. Yeah. Last time we had like. Oh, can't speak. Last time we just built lots of piles over here. But we have like a little, kind of like a little house rule that we're not going to dump the waste into the ocean. So we're kind of hurrying up building the burner here so you can just burn the waste. And then we're going to be, let me think here. Yeah, we're going to also hurry up getting the, can we boost this? No. But yeah, we're gonna have to get the oh, you know what I mean, the spinny thing, steam coal power plant, steam engine. This. And that will eventually. Oh yeah, there was another thing we talked about, and that was what? We wanted to use some of the wood here and burn it to make coal. I was just thinking of titanium. Move it over to the side. Make the hill bigger. Yeah. For now, I think we could just reuse these. I'm not quite sure how much titanium we're going to dig up from the copper area here, but it seems like, you know, if we're going to get this little copper thing here, right? We're going to have to get a little bit of titanium. And, you know, it's good to have for later as well, when we need to make, what was it, graphite? Oh, I can't even remember. Titanium, are you in here somewhere? I think we need to actually dig up one piece of titanium before. Another question is, where do we want to have our oil coming in? Do we want to have it here like we did before? Because if that is the case, I wonder if we should queue. We actually don't have enough. All right, let's get some more people in. It is not unlocked in research. No, but you have, you know, I have to dig it up first. But titanium. There. So we can crush it into titanium ore crushed. And then we can use that together with graphite and water to make titanium slag. Can we use that for anything? Titanium, oh gosh, yeah. That's a rubber duck, and sorry, a rabbit, not a rubber duck. It's a rabbit hole and a half. Yeah, let's also pin this. Seems like you are you guys stuck here? Life finds a way. What is it? Meow meow. Hmm. Meow meow meow. I see. I see. And those pesky little cat hairs, they get stuck on your face. I have one playthrough on that island as just dedicated aluminium and titanium manufacturing. Just how much space it wants. Because so much is involved. Isn't that the bauxite? Aluminium. Yes, what was it? Kansky? Hmm? Little bit attention seeking? Yes, you are. Hmm. Come on. Finish the job. There we go. I'm talking about machine and production. Kansky, it hurts when you do this. So usually, if he doesn't get his attention, he usually poke me on the shoulder with his claw. Isn't that right, Katsky? It's cute, but it hurts. Your big little, tiny little murder mittens. Yeah, do you want to say hi? Yeah. So basically what I think we're gonna be, let's see here. If we ever get over here, there's quite a bit of, what is this, copper? I mean, ideally it would be nice to get over here. The thing I wanted to do was to make another set of these. Just deliver that. We have enough 50, and how much was it? 25. We should have enough, right? So we'll flatten this area out. We'll make a dock here. We'll make a dock here to import oil. My dock for bauxite is where your ship is. I see. I see. And then we'll get another mining tower. And we'll place it right about here. And we can build you. How far are we away from? So what is this? New refugees. Did they bring anything cool? Yes, they brought gas with them. Nice. This one. And we also need to have a leveling zone here. Nice and flat. Which one do we have left? 28. Okay. Let's get the last one built, and then we'll was it? Good job. So we have one more unity to spare, and that is probably going to go straight for the water preserver, I think. What should we do? Well, I know what to do. We're going to be burning it. But do we want to... Well, it depends. How expensive is it? 19 and one worker. Okay, we could just put up one here and one here. And then we could just belt this together. So we'll probably have our oil here. And then we can reallocate this to water desalination, I believe. You guys stuck down here? That would have been terrible. That should be fine. Fantastic. We could also... Okay, here, I have an idea. Okay, what if we built... There's the waste thing. What if we built... something like... We'll set you to waste. And then we would like to pull in all the waste from over here. Right, I'm committed now. And then we'll burn it. Is there a picture of a chicken? Okie dokie. I could just build it right away. Alright, and then we'll just tell you guys to dump all of that. Does that work? Yes. Alright, so that means that our vehicles are going to have plenty of stuff to do. They're going to be moving waste back from here again. It's a chicken carcass. It wasn't even barbecued. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, so next up is the power grid. And we're probably gonna be putting that in here. And then we also need to think about the return pipe. Now, I don't know if you think that is a good idea. Okay, so in my head, we have the water, groundwater pump here. So if we have a pipe next to here, following along all the way up here as a return pipe, so basically here the water goes that way, and then we'll have another pipe bringing the water the other way. Is that like a good idea? I've been thinking about this so much, and I can't kind of make a decision if it's a good idea or if it's just waste of resources. But my initial thought is, let's say we have the oil thing here. Side farming, animals, chickens. You get eggs and meat and sausage eventually. I like a sausage. But let's say we have the steam turbine here, right? And then we have, what is it called? A cooling tower? Yeah, the cooling tower, because we're generating some steam low, and then we can reclaim some of the water, right? And then we can just send it back here. But that means if we have water here, we're not going to be utilizing any of that. So basically we just make a ginormous water loop. So the water kind of goes back down here, and then we could also have this be a low priority input so that we don't accidentally use up all the water in the groundwater. I just don't know if I'm overly complicating things, but I reclaim it, recycle everything, and I run in a loop because groundwater will replenish itself if you don't overuse it. Yeah, I mean, if it goes completely dry, it will eventually regenerate, but it only regenerates when it's raining. So I think having a loop would be an idea. What's the harm? Overproduces water. No, we're not overproducing any water. But just the thing is, if we make this to an irrigated farm, the groundwater is not going to be enough water to, you know, keep those. And let's say we have this. I struggle so much with that word, dissimulation. Oh, this. No. Yeah, distiller. Was there a comment? But yeah, let's say we have a major water production up here. Yeah, desalination. If we have like a major water production here, right, then the farms are not going to be benefiting off that water unless we have like a water loop. Oh, what is it, Katsky? He's begging for treats. But you just got treats, Katsky. Huh? You just got treats. Yes, you did. Okay, give me a second. I'll just see if his toy... Sometimes his toy gets under the couch. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see here. Oh gosh, so much cat here. There was a little bit of sun outside, so I kind of let him out on the balcony. But yeah, if we do that, we're gonna need to make some adjustments here. So you and you and you need to become a fluid like that. Then you can be brought in here. And that means this also needs to become a thing. You're seriously not going to be... Oh crap, we never made it. This one here can just go away, and then you go up here, and then you continue over here, and then we'll just move you. Let's build that one first, because that's kind of important. And then we'll make this a priority input. So, on this play, for me, I burn most of my pipes. I'm burying most of it. Is that, didn't they fix that, or... I remember there was a whole thing back when the game was kind of new that people were always trying to bury their pipes. But I thought they did something to kind of get... you know, I kind of like to see my pipes. I kind of like to see my pipes. Improved it, so it worked better. Oh, okay. I thought they kind of got destroyed if they got buried. How is our power production coming along? It's slowly getting there. Are we at the let's sit and wait kind of period of the game now? We should also have speed priority output. Speed priority output. I think we are kind of at the point where we can just sit and relax while we wait for the guys here to empty out the waste bins. Sorry, people. It's gonna be smelly here for a while and a half. Oh, we can boost it. Why don't we do that? So how are we doing with regards to maintenance? Plus 34. I think we're doing fine at the moment. I wish we could double boost it. And we still haven't found any titanium. Nope. You have to be careful if you go more than one lane deep. You could have issues. Your support when dump too close to them can make it work. Yeah, I bet you can, but you know, at the moment I kind of like to see them. Kind of just sit and watch and say, I made this. Look, I made all of this. So we're not very concerned with the fact that they are busy here. I mean, everything should now be automated. The only thing that isn't automated is the delivery of concrete to here. What we could do, we could send our boat out. Let's go here. Meep, meep. Oh, also, if you're curious why I haven't built my concrete thing, it's basically, I'm not going to build that until we get the steam turbine up, because it requires so much power. 100 kilowatts. These are the ones. It's like 1/3 of all the power we are. Yeah, so we kind of wait until we get the steam engine up. So how much water are we consuming? 14. All right, what did we get? Okay, should we go out here? See if we can find some pirates. It is going to be interesting if we actually are going to be able to... by the way, how much do we have? Yeah, we still have a little bit. Little bit of a dumping area. There we go. How are we doing here? Oh, look at that. We found some seeds. I don't think I remember seeing them. It was just a whole... I don't know. How did they find, like, corn seeds in the middle of the freaking ocean? Anybody would like to explain that to me? Is that a good thing to have? Can we plant it right away? No. Is it research? Yes. if you unlock amphibious, actually go out some copper. Yeah, we have had a long discussion about this because you can kind of see it through the ocean here. That, for example, here there are limestone, right? If you kind of look closely, and also if we go over here where the copper is, you can kind of see through here that there are copper underneath the water. And also when we have dumped stuff on top of here, we probably can see that there is a little bit of copper underground here. My middle mouse button stuck again. There we go. So all of this we didn't see before. And I think it's the same here with the limestone. Basically, I had like a first try, we built like a land bridge over here. And then all of a sudden over here, it says there's limestone here. I was struggled a bit because I thought we were dumping limestone. I had no idea what was happening. Yes. JD has been here before in the channel. When we were playing Workers and Resources. So I've talked a little bit with him. But, just a little bit. I actually think he's subscribed to my channel. Yeah, he has to be subscribed to my channel, because if not, he can't chat. That's why. Yeah, Workers and Resources is my favorite game. I have a series on another channel called HanniballNOR. I'll find a link to it down in the description, where we are playing a kind of a challenge mode of that game, where we are only limited to using horses as vehicles. Well, we can use trains and boats and planes and such, but we have so many house rules just to make the game just a tad bit harder. Alright, power generation is almost upon us. Now, where do we want to have it? I kind of feel like we would like to have it here. Either that or here, so we can... Blocked. Full of dirt. Come on, guys. Maybe we'll set the priority up here to high. Because now I think they're just all focusing on this. Burning all the waste. But yeah, I think when this game first came out, I think that's kind of when I stumbled upon JD's channel. Maybe we we also had more stuff to do here. I kind of wonder, should we repair the... just get it done? 150? Let's just get it done. We need to repair that and the boat. Oh, power generation. Fantastic. He works with the devs. Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. Boiler. Well, we're gonna need a boiler, right? Okay, let's just build the bloody thing first. And then we'll figure out the location where we want it. So... steam turbine. We kind of would like to have room for a thing here. What is it called? balancer. So that when we get the oil up, we can send the leftover steam into here. And then we probably would like to have 2 of those. And then we probably also would like to have a flywheel. Then 2, 3, and 4. And for now, we'll just vent this. You were kind of in a weird height. Okay, low pressure steam out, and yeah, you are here. It's a little bit weird. Like so. That is our steam engine. So if we have it here, then we can just, but I kind of also would like to have it down here so we can get the priority on the coal. So if we priority out here, like so. So that means we are kind of safeguarding ourselves a little bit. So that we will get coal. Oh, but that is also a dumb idea, isn't it? Yeah, I think that was a dumb idea. So we kind of would like to also take from the storage here. I mean, it's not always there is coal on this line, right? Oh, wait. What if we just make another storage bucket? Why do things have to be so complicated? So we'll just bring you down to here. use the splitter and then... Yeah, that's just what I just said. But we probably would like to have you... Here, copy you. Then we'll do that. And then we could... Anyway, we can squeeze this in here. A little bit of trimming, we could potentially do that. Oh, no, it's still there. Gosh. If we add in... something like that. Leave yourself some room so you can add second storage. I kind of feel like if we need a second storage, we're screwed anyways. Yes, we'll copy you and then that kind of works. And when we get the steam from over here, from the oil process, we can just send it down here. You have a second level of power generation coming. Then you have to go level 2 power. What do you mean? Let's grab water. Water here is probably going to be a priority pipe. And then they should be able to get in here if they need to. Like so. Come on. And you go in here. And then this is going to be priority. And that is going to be priority output. Okay, are we... Oh, this needs to be built. Priority output here. And we'll set you up to high priority. Same with you. Actually, I think we'll pause the burner. Oh, and we also would like to do auto balancing. You're going to be high priority. You're gonna be high priority, and yeah, just build it. As a wise captain once said, make it so. And then when we make the oil, we're going to be generating a little bit of steam. So we probably would like to have... Oh yeah, we'll just do like we did before. We'll just put a pipe here, and then we'll just switch the direction of the... We'll just switch the direction of the pipe, and so we don't have to build an additional boiler. I think that is silly. No, we are low on fuel, but soon. Also, are these set to diesel generator? All right, let's send our boat out again. Start repairs wasn't... Did we not do that? Oh, we are waiting for that. Let's pause that. Kind of would like to just do that. Let's go down here. Meep meep. We can also move that. Oh, you're not doing anything? Oh, he wasn't completely out of the... He didn't have his little chat before he went out. Strange. Food-wise, we're doing fine. Okay, good. And here, well, it's starting to empty out. And we can also flatten out this area. Should we just do that real quick? Bing bong. Vegetables. Yeah, that's fine. Land explored. Okay, let's also... We're going home for... for fuels. Did we not get any crops delivered? Houston, we might have a problem. Not a single crop was grown. Waiting for rain. There we go. Give me lots and lots of rain, please. We could theoretically upgrade one of these to an irrigated farm. We're also low on... No, we are doing fine. We're doing fine. So what is the second level of power generation? Large generators. Ooh. Okay. Low pressure turbine. Hmm. $24. Oh wait. Low pressure turbine. So that means we can use this one. As well, right? And that's just going to be enough to power one of these. So we could have that on here and then have another wheel on top of that. But then we had... let's see, where was the cooling towers? They were here, weren't they? So that means we're still going to get the same amount of water out of it. I think we'll build another one of these. Come up here. Meep, meep. So, how much was it? The low... Where was it? Here. $24 to $24. So if we build 2 of those and then 4 more of those, we should have built it here. Well, it is done now. Oh. My oh my. Found pirates. Yeah, we'll boost this as well. Theoretically, we should have had a priority on these 2. How much is it for a priority? We'll just burn through some. We'll just burn through some unity. No. Kinda don't want to build a 3rd generator. Kinda feel that is a little bit pointless when we have this kind of right around the clock. There we go. Can we now start you up? Are you gonna be working? Maybe that would have been an idea. Okay, it does work. Coal power plant. Ooh. And then we'll do the advanced diesel. Oakley dokley, and then no, we're not done with the advanced diesel yet. I think we can undo this. And then we're gonna be, let's see here. You away and you away for a microsecond. Then we're gonna be and we're also gonna be taking that one away, and that one away. And you gonna be here. That's gonna be a priority output. And you also gonna be a priority output on that side. And that is just so we can get, you know, a little bit more safe against low maintenance. How is the waste dumping going? Are we getting there? Kind of. Have we found any titanium? Yep. Wish there was. I wish this was a little bit higher. So we can kind of get more out of this stacker. Placing it on the ground level is probably not like super good. Yeah, advanced diesel. All right. Let's get to work. Here's our little brain thing. So we know we're gonna need you. We know we're gonna need you. I kind of would like to have a little space between them. Like so. And I think we'll bring that one around, and I think we'll flip it. Actually, I can flip it back. Have it here, because the diesel is going to go into that tank, right? Like so. And then what should we do with the sour water? I know we could use it to make, what was it, sulfur? Later down the line. Then we need steam in. So we'll borrow some steam from here. So it's probably just going to go under the water pipe here. To here. also need to do the flare for the quest. Oil should be very easy. Just tap into here. Super duper easy. And then the sour water. What should we do with that? Well, we're going to dump it, but we... probably would like to have a priority pipe here. Right, hold on flushing your toilets a little bit. Then we're also just going to dump sour water. And then we're going to have you just go underneath the oil pump here. Okay, and then we'll have some light oil. So you go here. And then we need to get this gas burner, right? Maybe we'll wait that. So the gas burner is gonna go... well, we'll wait a little bit. Then we'll get the... I wonder if we'll store it on this side, because we have a lot more space here. So we'll have one for light and one for medium. Light and one for heavy oil. We'll tell you to save up as much as you can. And then you're just going to go around here. That is what we want, is it? I mean, we could have it on ground level. It's fine. But we'll just switch this around. So you be light, you be medium. Like so. And then we're going to need to get some steam in here. It's a little bit longer than I would have liked. So that is water, and then that is water return. Then we'll just rotate these. Probably didn't need to build it yet, but alright, here we are. Are we going to get anything in here? Yeah, we are. Now, theoretically, we could just start building them, couldn't we? So, I mean, it's not that we are low on workers or anything, right? Okay, can we throw in some more workers here? What is your current food demand? 5.7. Yeah, I'm worried. I mean, it's not that we see like any backlog in here. And that, what was that? That was the sour, I almost said sour cream. Sour water, and then yeah, this is all fine. And again, we'll repurpose this pipe here, or this distillery, to make water. I think that should be a good idea. And then we can pause these, hopefully. So we're conserving a little bit of oil. How much oil do we have left? 24. And how is the pier coming along? Well, we still have a little ways to go here. And let's also make sure we are not filling up. We only have 2 bits of titanium. So at the moment, I'm not very concerned. New refugees. So let's pause you. 23, that should be enough, right? 6, 14. And then we're also going to get the gas burner, which is probably 4 workers. What did you guys bring? Any good? A little bit of good. A little bit of goodness. Well, yeah, there was also a question of us storing the iron. Should we do that? Iron is still coming out here. So we could store iron and... oh, that's not going to work. Copper. Okay, copper here. Iron here. Steel. And that is copper. Okay. Redeem the Pepsi. Nice. There we go. All right, Pepsi, come on. Chop, chop, chop. There we go. Pepsi Max. So glow in the dark. Cheers, boys and girls. Yummy, yummy. There's Pepsi for my tummy. Yes, yes. How are you today? A little bit better than yesterday. But I still feel like groggy from the weekend. And yourself? Hope you're having a most excellent day. Am I that dumb? There we go. It's not gonna look good, but it is going to be nice to store copper. Speaking of storing copper, where is all the copper? Have you used it all? Is the copper having some issues? Are you not dumping it? Oh, it's full? I think we're gonna need another excavator. For our coal processing operation up here. Which means we're gonna need to unpause it. And we're also gonna need these. So we have 17, that's not going to be enough. And we have how many? Only 5 vehicles left. That's a bit brutal. But okay. Let's have one of these coming out here. Okay, so we know we can eventually recycle some of those. So that's probably going to be an output. So that is going to be an output. Okay. You're going to be here, and it was like so. I mean, what we could have done. Not have been a smart move. We also have other things that requires, right? No. Because here's a let's copy these since they are the same. Since they are the same, right? So we'll have one output here, and then this is just going to go into a box. And we're going to store vehicle components. And then we should be able to make that. Yeah, we pause you. And then they also want us to... This is actually pretty perfect, because we're going to be utilizing the steam from here. I kind of wonder if we should pause the production here, but let's continue planning this out. I would like to have you here. And we did set you. Nope. We'll keep a little bit of oil here. And here we'll just burn everything. And then we'll need a flare. It's just for the quest. We're probably going to be removing that eventually. And then you're going to be priority in. Can you use both those oil to run generators? Yes. We go into the steam boiler. You can use both heavy and light oil to run, at least the boiler. I don't think you can use it to run generators, can you? No, only diesel. Unless the other generators... Nope, just diesel. Pause that pipe. Boilers, yeah. We're going to be fueling the cargo ship with heavy oil. So that's kind of why we have set it up like this. So that it will not output until it is almost full. And then this is just going to output everything, for now at least. So we have 100 fuel. We can't quite finish the job until we get this guy up and running. Well, we can, but you know. Yes, finally some rain. So how much are they? 6 and 6, and we are 8, 12. But soil fertility is very low, 65%. So we're probably at the kind of breaking even point here with regards to food. Yeah, we didn't pass the construction, right? Let's boost this a little bit. So we actually did that. How is the waste thing coming along? It is almost empty. 80 more waste up here. And how is this looking? Looking nice and empty. Oil, how are we doing? 23,000. Yeah, we're kind of getting a little bit on the lower side, but I mean, we have only used half of the oil we have, so there is that. Do you think we have made enough room to clear out here? For the return pipe. Yeah, so if we're gonna be making this into a desalinator, we're gonna be right soon. I feel like we're not keeping up with the with these. Let's burn some more. There we go. Next one was what? Edicts. Oiler. Well, we still need to build these. And you gonna go. So need water. Water pipe here. And main water line is all the way over here. Okay, and did we probably put this wrong, didn't we? Yes, we did. See if we can make this a little bit better. A little bit better. Boilers. Oh. Well, we'll just put in a little happy pipe in there. Did we ever get to... Wait. Now I feel stupid. It is coal and iron we're low on. Are we getting any iron? Okay, so we'll set that to be titanium. Then we'll just do that. Just make sure they don't get stuck in here. That can happen from time to time. We needed to build more of these, right? Also needs to be high priority. We should also set this to be a priority input. Maybe we don't actually need to have priority in here. We just need to get it out. Right? I don't think the sewage is backing up. What are we waiting for? I think we're waiting for coal, to be perfectly honest with you. And then we'll remove all of this. I mean, we could have set up like a little field of these here. Were you done playing out in the sun, Katsky? I think he was done playing in the sun. So what is the next? Yeah, that's kind of what we're working on here. We're not using that much water at the moment. It's basically just drinking water for the people. And a little bit of copper smelting. Oops. Yeah. It's copper we're low on, right? Copper is fine. It is coal. Minus 2 we're at. -2. Yeah, the way we've done it, we are spending way too much time digging. Go down here in this pit, digging rocks. We also low on iron. Oh my. I'm curious, should we... No, we should finish this thing here first. I mean, we only have 4. It would be nice if we could have finished this before we run out of oil. Just saying. Be low priority for now. We're not going to get the maintenance back up. Okay, let's loosen up this a little bit. Also, are they waiting for a long period of time before they... Yeah, let's throw in 2 more. Might be a little bit too much. But we do need more coal. So, another thing we can do is to make the coal burners. We add them in here. Just trying to think. We had the same issue last time, right? Trying to fiddle coal belt back into here. What if we bring it now? Because we're going to have the oxygen thing here. Okay, we're going to be... Do we have enough for this? Yeah. Rotate you. Flip you. Flip you again. I prefer using elevators. So I could probably just split it from here. Wait, if they are... Try that. And then you are going to go... For a very long journey. I think we'll do that. I think that is potentially a good idea. We'll think about routing them to the right storage eventually. Still not keeping up with the maintenance. Let's also have one of you. You, but you, I don't think you need 2 trucks. So we need to get the coal from here. All the way into here. Shouldn't be a problem. All right, another edict, which we could do this, reduce settlement water consumption. Which means we need to find is that gonna be enough? 5. We're a little bit low, but we are also burning waste, aren't we, here? Yeah, so let's take that one away. Now we're gonna have to use trucks for this. So, what kind of import should we prioritize? Probably this one. The wood is renewable. Like you're not doing much. Yeah, it took a while to build this, I must say. So when we have built this, we probably should... can build this pipe. Build that pipe, and also that pipe. Okay, are we getting... things that we need now? Yeah. Okay. But we still need more maintenance. Plus 88. So I think we'll build another one of these. Not enough maintenance. We're working on it, my friend. We're working on it. Yeah, see, it's not lots of stuff we are getting through here. Everything is going into maintenance at the moment. I mean, are we also actually low on... Are we actually low on iron, or is it just that we just have a large backlog? Well, we're burning the candle in both ends here. That's great. Okay, we're kind of backing up on iron now. Okay, finally we see some mechanical components coming through. Good ski, good ski. Alright, our dock seems to also getting ready. Little... It's not a pier, but you know, it's a place. Okay, but we're gonna have to stop this now. But my friends, I wonder if that is going to be it for today. We've been streaming for what? 3 hours, 19 minutes, and 50 seconds. I think that is good. We've been streaming for very many hours. My voice kind of would like to keep it for a little bit. So yeah, with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click on that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the stuff you can find underneath the video, and all the interactions, they go far helping us fight pesky pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.